Hi there, Dr. Julie here. Have you experienced bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation, or even heartburn? Well, I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that you can do to support your digestive system, your gut, to be able to look at these 5 things and see what's going on with you to help you. I'm here to help you to be able to turn these things around so then that way you can have good health. And so we have to understand is what's going on in the system. But one thing that's really, really important that most people are going to say, number 1 issue is foods, right? Foods can have a big disruption when it comes to our gut. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're eating the right things. So make sure that you eat the right foods to be able to help with that gut biome, has a balance. The other thing is we look at foods that should be like probiotics, raw veggies, things that are going to help feed the microbiome. The second thing is getting enough sleep, getting more sleep. A lot of times you don't think about that as having anything to do with your gut, but it really plays a huge role overall. And so by getting more sleep, we also see that if you're not getting enough sleep, that it's linked to problems like bloating, and that can also lead to problems with your digestive support. And so therefore, getting rest, getting good sleep plays a big key when it comes to supporting your gut. The third thing is more movement, being able to move more. And if we're not moving more, then that means we become sluggish. And not only that, but it's linked to obesity because we'll put more weight on. So one thing that we can do is exercise. And we should have some kind of regimen anyway. But here's the best of all. And that is to do a digestive walk. Every time you eat, each meal that you eat, you should get about 10 to 15 minutes after eating a nice leisurely walk, not one that's real fast, not running or anything like that, but having a good walk where you're actually helping to calm your mind at the same time as walking. But what it's really doing is really helping the digestion juices to be able to help churn all that food and to digest it properly. Now, the 4th thing is managing stress. And you probably heard me say it before that when you have stress, we need to make sure that we exercise because it neutralizes the stress. So if we're already taking those walks and then we decide to do a little more intensive exercise and movement, it will help us to de-stress. And that's exactly what we need to do, is to de-stress. And so with that, we know that with stress, heartburn is linked with that. And so we need to really make sure that we're doing our part to get rid of the stress. Where is that stress coming from? What can we do to reverse that stress? Number 5 is anxiety and depression. We have so many people that have anxiety and depression now that we need to help you with that alone. And so do you know there's a gut-brain connection? Yes, the gut-brain connection. It means that our mood also has a play on our digestive system. And so when we have a certain mood, that's why people eat this and people eat that, because of whatever mood that they're in. And so we have to be very careful that our mood is not dictating what we're going to eat, because that food usually from our mood is not going to be the right thing to make sure that our balance in our gut is right. And so when we have anxiety attacks, we might go off and start doing stuff like that, eating certain foods, or a depression where everything is stopped down to a halt. And so everything is not working properly or functioning properly. And so these things go hand in hand. Gut-brain connection. Our mood can play a huge role when it comes to anxiety and depression. So what I want you to do is to let me know if you need my help. Make sure you put down below, put in there, I need your help so I can get my gut straightened out. I'm here to help you, and you probably need to test because food is probably one of the biggies. And as we change that up, we can get some exercise in and do all those things, and we can have a huge difference when it comes to our gut health.